So, how many times in your life have you been told that you're nothing? How many times in your life have you heard the phrase, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me? How many times have you heard that throughout your life? We all remember the phrase from when we were kids of that sticks and stones. How many times have you looked back on your life and realized that those words have hurt you? If you care to admit it, like I have and like I do, you tend to notice that those words, they do hurt. And over time, you notice these different things in your life where you're purposely seeking out these things, unconsciously seeking out these things that prove that you're worthless, that you're stupid, that you're dumb. How many times have you said that to yourself? Oh, I'm so dumb. If I would have remembered this, or oh, that was so stupid of me to do this. Did you know that your brain, your subconscious, the 88% of you, purposely goes out and seeks to prove more that you are stupid, that you are dumb? Those words that were never supposed to hurt. Did you know that those words will stick with you for the rest of your life until the day you're dead? Unless you could do something like hypnosis to get that changed. Did you know that in the Bible that many a times God says, guard your thoughts, guard your words, guard your heart? How many times I've told people the power of life and death is in the tongue, yet no one seems to know where that comes from. So I continue to tell them, if you stop and think for 2 minutes, everything you've ever felt, touched, tasted, smelled, you remember everything your subconscious does. You may not remember it on a conscious level because, after all, that's only 12% of our logic, reasoning, and willpower. That's only 12%. You only have the 12% to want to do something in life, like move forward. Only 12% of you actually wants to watch this video. Only 12% of you actually wants to lose weight. Only 12% of you actually wants to quit smoking. Only 12% of you actually realizes what I just said a little bit ago about sticks and stones. And when you stop and think about it, when you're having issues with your spouse, with relationships in general, when you're thinking about these different things, when you say something to your spouse, like mine, his number one thing is to push me away when things get harder. And it's like I told him, our entire relationship, something gets hard, you push me away. And me, I'm like, no, I'm right here. Come to me. Come talk to me. I can help you. But his is to go the opposite direction. That's a defense mechanism. Now, how we get our defense mechanisms are solely based on how we got survival from when we were kids. And you think about that, you think about our parents, we had no choice over them. I mean, they are who they are, and we are who we are because of them. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for our parents. And that's not the sex part of it either. It's truly, we wouldn't be here. I mean, your parents, as much as some hate them or love them, we wouldn't be here if they didn't take and help us learn how to walk. They didn't learn, they didn't teach us how to crawl. If they didn't take and teach us how to do many different things, like as far as, like, there's some days I get frustrated with my mom and her relationships that she's chose, because her relationships that she's chose has not been the best at all whatsoever. And does that carry into my life? Yeah, it does. Everything that happened to me as a kid still affects me in my adult life until I chose to find out, where can I change this? How can I change this? I found hypnosis, And when I found hypnosis, that helped me. When I found the college HMI Hypnosis Motivation Institute, I found that online. And, you know, when I found that, I seriously thought, okay, what kind of college gives away 10 free hours? And basically, in that 10 free hours, you learn how to hypnotize somebody. So I'm like, why would anybody do that? Well, I went to that 10 free hours. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I'm glad that I did it. I have invested a lot of time and money into myself. I've invested a lot to fix what I wasn't capable of fixing on the inside. I still did, I still read my Bible off and on, I still went to church, I did those things. I got to the point where it's like I kept asking God, please help me. Please find someone here who can help me because I know He uses people to help reach other people. That's just how He works. Well, in finding these different things, when it comes to the words that we use for each other, are you speaking life to someone or are you speaking death? Because the power of life and death is in the tongue, which means you're either bringing life to yourself or you're bringing death to yourself. You're bringing death to yourself by saying, I'm dumb, I'm stupid. Oh man, I forgot. That was like the dumbest thing in the whole wide world. I forgot to seriously do. How dumb was that? And you think about that, the subconscious doesn't have any clue if what you just said was true or not. Because the subconscious, the whole purpose of that, the unconscious, the subconscious, the whole entire purpose is to keep you alive at any cost. And it will do anything and everything that it knows to do that. So, say you're growing up, you learn to fight because that's what you saw your parents do. So, as an adult, you become hostile, you become, you know, the first little bit of resistance. You want to fight. You don't want to sit there and take it and leave it. You don't want to be coachable. You don't want to learn how to do new things. You just like you're set in your ways because that's the parents, the people that you were around the most made that in you. You can change it, luckily. And knowing that you can change that is huge. Like, there's a lot of things in my life that I look back and, it feels good that when people have told me that I'm a bitch and that I shouldn't be this way and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, one, why am I considered a bitch when I take and yeah, I'm self-motivated, I'm self-driven, I know what I want, and I'm gonna sit there and get what I want because I'm not gonna stop until I got what I want. That is not a bitch. That is a person who is self-driven, self-motivated, ready to get whatever she wants. That is a person that I want on my team. Those people are self-driven, those are the people that make this world a better place. And if a man does it, it's seen as, "Oh, yeah, they're driven. They're successful. They've got money. They've got all this stuff going for them." But if a woman does it, she's bitchy. She doesn't know what she wants. She's just like, "Oh, I can't stand her," and this and that. So, where's the double standard in that? Why are there people that want to be women, that are men? I don't understand that part. And that's not to say anything. I'm not going to get into that whole ordeal. But it's just saying one thing I do want to say about it all is that when it comes to our thoughts, we determine whatever it is we see, whatever we focus on becomes our reality. There's a lot of people that say that there's bad in this world, that the world is evil, and money is root of all evil, and all these other things. And me, I'm over here like, well, your world must be really scary for you because my world doesn't reflect that at all. My world I see is happy. I see color, lots of color. My world has a lot of joy in it. My world has a lot to it. I have a lot to offer to people. So, knowing that I have a lot to offer to people, is my world scary? No. Do I see the world as scary? No, I don't. I see the world as we look at ourselves in the mirror, we look at ourselves when we're doing things, and we're like, I have the point right there to make a change. Instead of bringing myself down, saying I'm stupid, I'm dumb, all these other things that you could say about yourself, I'm going in the mirror and I'm like, hey, beautiful, you know what? You got this. You can have anything you want. Come on. You're Robin. Nobody else can stop you. And plus, you know what? I'm a Capucinian hypnotherapist. I own the room. I know who I am, and I'm not going to stop till I got what I want. And you know what? That is me. I love who I look back at, seeing in the mirror. My own reflection right now doing this YouTube video, guess what? I love who I am, and no one can stop me. No one can take away my right of who I am. No one can change that. Simply because I had the want to change, the passion to change, the passion that's driven me to help others. That's why I say people can think what they want to. That's fine. You can think what you want to, you can do what you want to, and I don't care. When it all comes down to it, at the end of the day, do you love yourself? When you think about the word sticks and stones may never may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. You think about that phrase. Let's think about it. You dissect that. Sticks and stones, physically, they can break bones, yes, possibly. Depends on your bones. Now, words will never hurt me, but words such as I do or yes bring you open to something. In marriage, I do means you're taking that other person for who they are, not what they become, but who they are as a person. That personality, you're saying, I do accept that personality. I do accept these vows. When it comes to other things, we'll use something simple like, yeah, I want this job. Okay. So you want this job, but if words will never hurt you, what are you going to do when your boss starts getting upset with you? You're going to sit there and worry about it, take it home at night with you, the stress from your work? You could. Or you can do it like what I do, help other people, empower them, empower others to become the best version of themselves, help others to realize that you don't have to stay in that pit of hate for yourself. There's so many different things in this world. I mean, like I said, my world is positive. You can take it or leave it. It's all good. And in the meantime, I'm just going to keep posting about my different things. I'm going to be posting about my healing for the soul, where I have my Discovery Toys in there as an add-on service, along with my HempWorks as an add-on service to my hypnotherapy. So if you think about it, you get training when you join direct sales. You get training all the time. You get programmed how to do different things in life through the TV or through internet, these different things, even watching this video. You're noticing that as I'm talking, that everything I've said so far is true. Have you not? When you realize that, take 30 minutes out of your day, hit the https:// healingforthesoulhypnosis.com. Go on my website, look, view, set up an appointment with me, and text my phone, 320-460-0272. And if you're a spammer, don't you dare even go there, because you know what? I just tell you spammers, God bless you and have a good day, because you know what? That's what I keep doing to all the scammers. So as long as you're not a scammer, feel free to call, feel free to text. And at the end of the day, God bless you, and you guys have a good day. Because you know what? If you don't start with yourself by looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, hey, beautiful, I got this. I know I have this. I know what I want, and I'm not gonna stop till I got what I want until you can say that actively, loud and proud that you are who you are and you are happy. You may need some help, and I'm there to help you. So you all have a good day, cause you know what? I gotta go get some phone calls done because I gotta get my business going. I got some calls to do for that, you know. I gotta go do what I gotta do, so you do what you gotta do. And in the meantime, stay beautiful, stay awake, stay alert, and stay positive. Have a good day.